would you say valued can relate to money?
It can. But
I was just having a look at mine because I did realise after I'd written out the 5 that income wasn't there.
Yes.
So we added that in as number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. But I do have valued, and I
Yes.
just wondered whether that could incorporate.
There's a possibility that being valued may mean well compensated. There's also a possibility that well valued means you made it to the Employee of the Month plaque on the Macca's wall. You got valued. Did that equal any money in your bank?
I think for me, I need to have income in there because especially
100% agree. 100% agree. Because I could praise the heck out of you for how you are bringing such value to my team and my company, but I'm going to give you a regular paycheck.
Well, I won't have a team or a company. I can guarantee that.
No, but that's
It'll be solo entrepreneur here.
Absolutely. But what does valued mean to you?
Yeah.
And if value or valued doesn't equal dollars in the bank, and a bloody lot of them, it's not sufficient.
Yeah.
Because valued can be a feeling that I'm making a difference, or my boss notices me, or I'm offering value to my community or my clients. So for a solopreneur, valued could mean you're well liked or well respected. It doesn't mean you're well paid.
Yeah.
So we've got to be really clear on what it means to you.
Yeah.
And I personally, as a solopreneur, would absolutely want to be clear on money or prosperity or abundance or income or whatever your word is that equals money in the bank, payment.
Yeah. So if it's number 6, then I would just remove one of the others.
You just move it up and change the hierarchy. They'll naturally shift down in order. So you'll do exactly what we just discussed and move it from where it is from 6 and put it up a little bit higher. So you might want it as the new 3. You know, it's not that important that you put it up at 2. You'd like it to be more important than it is. And you get to choose. But it's got to be within the top 5.
Yeah, what if I want, so yeah, this could be a pain in the backside, but so mine are like passion, impact, enjoyment, valued, confidence, and income. I would prefer to replace enjoyment with income and then keep valued and confidence above enjoyment.
Yep. So move the money.
And then move the enjoyment. Or you wouldn't go to that extent.
No. 4 and 5 don't matter so much. You've really got to get your top ones clear. Okay. When you're getting more money, there's a high chance you'll got more enjoyment anyway.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I think I'd prefer just to get rid of enjoyment and just,
What number is enjoyment at the moment?
3.
I would put money as the new number 3.
Yeah.
Above enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The others are not as important. Get money right.
Yeah.
Just not number 1.
Well, I think I need to get my confidence right, but that I suppose will come through the limiting beliefs. Okay, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
The others will just realign through. Okay, yep.
Yeah. You'll probably find they'll shift naturally. Yeah. Once you get rid of all the away froms. If confidence is not 100% towards, get rid of the baggage that's attached to confidence and the rest will sort of reorder.
All right, thank you.
But you've absolutely got to get rid of any away froms on money, because money is important to run a business.
Yeah.
And eat.
Yeah.
Lisa?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, I can't find with the button that I need to put my hand up. I was looking and looking, I still can't find it. I think one thing to remember when we get to do that shifting for you, Mary, was I'm not convinced that money was actually number 6. I think it was probably actually quite a lot further down. So it's not even going straight into moving it from 6. it's working out where it actually is, because we just slotted it in on the end because we realized it wasn't there. Didn't actually work out how far you'd actually put it down.
Yeah. And from that perspective, it doesn't matter what number it's at, but wherever it's encoded, so wherever it is on the screen, you got to pull it way closer. So it might be 17, but we don't have to actually know its number. We just need to know it needs to move. So if you've kind of slotted it into 6 just to kind of tick the box, it's good that you've recognized it's missing. That is step 1. All right. When you're doing a career or business breakthrough and money doesn't even come into the list, we have a problem. And it's a good thing we've recognized the problem so we can fix it. There are so many business owners out there that struggle for years thinking that they're doing something wrong. And all it is that they're not energetically aligned to money. They're away from money. They're away from sales. And that's why this stuff's so important. Let's solve that problem. Like, what if all the good people in the world had an absolute load of money? How much difference could we make in the world? How many problems could we solve? How much healing could we do if the good people in the world had money?
So I think initially it was number 3, like when I was reading out the list, and then it came back in. So it was there initially. I just
yeah.
It's
so once we get to breakthrough day, it'll get elicited.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And solved then. So
Good.
The purpose of today is just to learn the how to do it.
Yeah.
And you've used each other as the test subjects to learn how to do it. The answers of today are not important because they'll be re-elicited on breakthrough day. Today is about learning the method. Today you're learning the recipe. All right. And on breakthrough day, it'll be in the list of the items on the recipe to make sure it gets done, and it'll get elicited on the day. Then you can play with the hierarchy after the baggage clearance has been done. All right. Because once we clear an absolute load of baggage, you'll be surprised how naturally it aligns well. And you may even find the words change a little too. So money may become income. It's a softer word. Or it might become wealth. Because as you clear out baggage, you actually change the meaning of these words. Money is a very icky word for a lot of people. I mean, how many were grown up in such level 4 families where money was the root of all evil? Why would we want it around if that's how we've been programmed, that money is the root of all evil, or money is dirty, or whatever is the phrase that has been used either in your upbringing or at your school or in social media or however it is? How often do we get told that rich people are arrogant assholes? You know, and the rich people are bad. So we have already this unconscious programming that having lots of money equals a bad thing. So it's no surprise we have this push-pull relationship with money because we don't want to be an asshole, but I kind of want to eat. So we have this conflict. Most humans have conflicts with money, and women in particular have huge conflicts with money because we've also come through the generation where, you know, our own parents had the father as the breadwinner, generalizing, the mum potentially as a stay-at-home mum, and then our generation want to be working women or need to be working women because the cost of living has forced that. So it's no surprise women have such conflict around money because we're not necessarily used to handling it. We haven't had generational experience of handling, earning, contributing with money. It's relatively new for us. You've only got to have a look at your own, you know, immediate families or, you know, your own community and see how many of the women in that community were the main breadwinner or successful financially. You won't have too many. So then you rely on role models like the Oprah Winfreys or the Gina Rineharts or any of those other wealthy women. But you may not resonate with them at all, or you may see them as assholes, and then you're challenged by the idea of having money as a good thing.
Yeah,
So
I had a bit of a,
play the pushy pulley game.
I was trying to find a word that I liked for like money, and I came up to like, I was like, oh yeah, it could be fun dollars or like a gold mine. And then I was like, because Cobar, where I grew up, is like very mining town. They get paid a lot of money to rape and pillage the earth. So it always like, it's like, oh, maybe that's a money thing I've got to put on my shit sheet.
Absolutely.
And also like the good money versus bad money, you don't see the good people because they don't care about the clout and they don't care about the acknowledgement of, doing good shit with their money. So you only see the people that do horrendous shit with their billions. Like it's funny. Yeah.
So you can understand where a lot of your programming and your encoding has come from. You've come from a mining place where they're even talking about it in the community. You've raped and pillaged the land. That's a horrible concept.
And to like earn money in farming, you have to sell all your cattle, sell all your sheep, say goodbye to that. And like,
yeah, you raise them to kill them.
Yeah, it's quite the world.
Yeah. So when you've grown up in farming and mining, no surprise, your natural connection, your growth with money has been challenged.
Yeah.
So you can understand that money is not very important to you because there's so much negativity attached to it. If I want to make a good dollar in farming, I've got to kill my animals. If I want to make it in mining, I've got to rape the land. Like the language attached to that, it's no surprise. Like what I'm hearing in your language now is giving me a lot more away from than what you were doing before. But now it makes absolute sense why money is not a high priority for you, because it equals something so yuck.
Yeah. And it's like, I didn't know that until that moment there. That's why I wrote it down. I was like, oh, that's it, sort of thing.
And it's a perfect aha moment for you to understand that that's what you were programmed with as a little one.
Yeah.
So you watched the men in particular around you work hard and do horrible things to the land and horrible things to the living creatures in order to get enough money to eat.